This is a fun time of the year to be here. Just with the weather and the excitement of graduation and all the fun things that we celebrate at this time of the year. It's a great time of the year to be at Shawnigan. My name is David Hydley. I'm the house director in Copemans house here at Shawnigan. This is my 13th, possibly actually 14th year on the job.
I'm Marshall, and I'm from 100 Mile House, BC. I'm the head of house in Copemans, and I've been here for 3.5 years.
The house motto is Ubi crux, ibi lux, which means, of course, if you're up to speed on your Latin, where the cross, there the light. A lot of guys think it means where the cross, there the soap, because they remember Lux from the 60s.
He's probably not even being here. Oh, he is. Yeah, this is my crib. My pool's over there. I'll take you to the kitchen. No, I'm just kidding. There, I guess. What's up? I'm looking at you or like the camera?
Me.
Okay.
My eyes.
Okay. Now?
Whenever it feels right.
Okay. My name's Max Comeyer. My name's Chris Comeyer. I'm in Copemans house. I'm in grade 12 from Edmonton, Alberta. I grew up in Okotoks, Alberta, and I came from a ranching family.
My name is Ben, and I've been in Copemans house for 5 years.
Hi, my name's Bovin. I'm from Nanaimo, BC, and I've been in Copemans house for 5 years.
What's the name of the town?
Okotoks, Alberta.
From Okotoks.
Okotoks. It's Okotok's.
I like when he spells it. Yeah, I want you to say it and then spell it.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I can't. I'll screw up.
Screw up the spelling?
Yeah, I got nervous. I'm already scared now.
You're scared?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I'm scared too.
We're all
This is
nervous.
scary.
No, it's good. It'll be fun.
I'm in grade 12, and I'm graduating in 2 weeks.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you sad too?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm the spirit captain of Copemans house, and this is my 3rd year here, in my graduating year. I play in the school band, but not any of this. I play guitar as well. I can do some stuff on that, but that's all.
Electric guitar?
Yeah.
What is a typical day living in Copemans house like? Do you get a wake-up call? Or is it
You make your own alarm.
so no one's knocking on your door?
No.
DHL isn't coming?
There's no guy with a trumpet outside
Is
either.
there really no
No,
megaphone?
there's no like morning call.
David, if you could describe what a day is like. Just take us from the moment you open your eyes.
The day of the house director. Well, there's a good question. That's like filming the wind. It's impossible.
I wanted to see all That's good.
The role that we all play, all the house staff, I would extend that to not just the house directors, but our assistants and other adults that live with the students. Begins very early. We're up before they are, for the most part. And from the moment they are on their feet, and sometimes we get them on their feet, it's full on. It's life 100, and everything that can happen during the course of a day in their lives often does. But one thing it isn't is boring.
So you wake up around 7 o'clock to be at breakfast for a 7:30 sign-in. After breakfast, depending on the day, on Tuesdays and Thursdays you have chapel at 8:05. After chapel, you go right to class, which begins at 8:30.
Sometimes it's the job where nothing happens. It's a bit of a Seinfeld episode. You know, I'm dating myself. And then just when you think that that's so, you're slammed with everything. So as unpredictable as life can be, so too is the role of the house director. So we make provision for the unpredictable.
Okay, we get to know his character, but as he's standing there preparing to launch.
And then class ends at 9:40. Next class starts at 9:50.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all ready? Yep. You look ready. Yeah, you look pretty full of energy. So it's gonna get pretty stinky in here today, and that's yes, it's part of the excitement.
And then you have 2 classes here, then a break at 11, ending 11:25. And then you have a class which starts 11:25, ends at 12:30.
And all your teachers are amazing too. I mean, they all care about your success, and they help you out, and they're actually interested in who you are as a person instead of just kind of another student.
And then you have lunch.
I have some announcements for you. All Term 1 rugby skills boys meet in the Copemans corner over here, right immediately following Grace. Mr. Welsh says don't forget about the dance tonight, the theme athletes and mathletes. Thank you. Please bow your heads. Benedicto bendicatur amen.
Then at 1:50, you have class again.
So folks, we're going to head down to the lab. So who's going to be the energy source and who's going to be... What are we seeing there, folks? Yeah, standing waves. But what are the parts of the standing wave? Okay, could we point to nodes? Could we point to antinodes? What's happening at the antinodes? Constructive interference, and at the nodes?
Then after class, it ends at 3. You go right to your house, change for sport. Sport at 3:30, it depends on the sport. And then ends around 4:30, 5:30-ish.
So just describe, be honest and say what it felt like to first come here, and then how long did it take you to adjust? And
When I first came, it took me a bit to adjust.
I remember my first few days I was nervous to be here, but
You settle in, everybody treats you like family. The atmosphere is great.
How many years have you been here?
5 years.
I came to my grade 10 year and I was pretty scared. I knew no one.
I came halfway through my grade 9 year.
But right away, I met 56 new guys.
As soon as the first week was over, I just remembered being fully in the mix with all the guys. Wrestling in the hallways like I've been here for years already.
It took like about half a year to when I was fully comfortable.
It is overwhelming in the first few months you're here, but
when you fully jump in, you're kind of at peace.
And ever since then, I've loved it.
And now, it's strange to say, but it almost feels like I'm at home here.
I wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
It was a very easy transition for me. Very easy.
There's always just such funny stuff happening in the house. It's just,
Yeah, just running right down, might have some crazy glue I could borrow.
Boys, Tion, why?
I need to glue some screws into a piece of wood.
Tion, just go to the woodwork room, man.
Copemans house is the best house because of how it's run and the boys that are in it.
and the boys in the house, they're different. Like from my perspective, they're just like such a well-rounded group of guys.
It's amazing to see all the different talents that come out from kids you don't necessarily know.
They're athletic, they're smart.
Or they get on the rugby field or something like that and they're just a star. So it's cool to see.
Can we come in? Oh yeah, great.
I'm Ollie.
I'm cool.
You're cool?
Cool.
Cool.
I'm cool too, but I'm cool. Cool.
Okay. What, 11th grade?
Yeah, grade 11.
Do you guys play sports too?
Yeah, we both play rugby on the first 15.
You do?
Yeah.
And are you a biker?
Yes, I am. Mountain bike.
Well, the quiz is almost over here. Golfer?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a golfer. Is there a golf team here?
There is.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not. I'm just recreational.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So your name is?
Robbie.
Robbie? And your name is?
Minsa.
Minsa? Yeah. Where are you from?
South Korea.
And how long you been here?
Since grade 8, so 3 years.
3 years at Shawnigan?
Yeah.
These are just kind of my heroes, I suppose. We have Franz Kafka here, Euclid, the Greek mathematician, Ramanujan, the Indian mathematician, who is actually a prodigy, and his story is fantastic. Kurt Gödel, who was a mathematical logician. It's just another hobby. And this is Wittgenstein, and this is Socrates, Isaac Newton, and a playwright named Eugene O'Neill.
Just on a kind of a lighter note, Eugene O'Neill.
Yeah.
My name's Louis.
Louis?
My name is Fana.
Fana?
Yeah, we met yesterday in the
Yeah.
in the theater.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
came
Oh,
and you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
took some pictures of the hearts in the
So
theater.
you are a smart guy, because you're in the program with all the girls.
Yeah.
Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak.
He's a much wiser man than I am. I'm in fly fishing, so it's kind of a mistake in that front.
Anything in the arts?
The only fine art that I do would be fly fishing at the school.
That is a fine art. And where do you fish?
We have a little lake, it's more like a pond, out behind Marion Hall where we eat. We put fish in there every year, and we're starting to expand that fine art and adding an infinite river that we just pump water up and run it down for the fish, and thinking about dredging out the bottom and make it a bit deeper so we don't lose them over the hot summers. Make it a lot nicer for them.
And was that a hatchery I saw?
Yes, we do have a hatchery. We release fish into the rivers surrounding Shawnigan.
Cool.
My favorite's art. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any particular thing?
I don't know, it's just when I draw, I just have my own free time. Yeah. That's why I like it.
So what do you got here? Is that like Whistler or somewhere?
This is Banff,
Banff.
my home. So,
Really?
yeah. These are just postcards my parents send back to me.
And your name is?
Reed.
Reed?
Yeah, I'm a grade 10.
8, 9, 10.
So I said, "Hi JT, this is..." I can't read my mom's writing sometimes. Seriously, the only shaker for sale in Banff. Ha ha ha, oh well. Put it to good use, Mom.
So she sent you a shaker?
Yeah.
What kind of shaker?
Like a shaker cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's this?
That is drive mechanism. Well, it's a prototype drive mechanism for a telescope mount that I'm making. We were doing a project because I got selected to go to Hawaii for an astronomy and engineering convention. So that was our project that we have to do for it. And what we're mainly focusing on is the programming of the motors so we can track stars in the sun. It's a series of gears that help slow the motor down and transfer the power to one of the axes on the telescope.
So is there an observatory on campus?
Yes, up by the fields. They're just building it now. I think it's almost finished.
Where's the telescope?
We actually don't have it yet. We ordered one. We actually ordered a solar scope, so it's for looking at the sun.
And how long you been at Shawnigan?
This is my 3rd year. Yeah, so I've been here since grade 8.
Did you go into the robotics competition?
No, I wasn't there. I'm just editing a video that Cade filmed, and it's actually going to be shown at the Fine Art Festival next Wednesday, I think. That's Dennis Rand. He's actually the one that actually created the robotics program here, and he always is creating all these kind of robotic things in his room, and he's one of the great minds behind the robotics here.
Looks good.
Thanks.
How's the video coming these days, though?
We have no idea. We don't know what we're doing yet.
Yeah, me neither. Thanks, too.
All right, well, thanks, guys.
Thanks so
Really
much.
appreciate it. Appreciate it. These are brothers from another part of the country, your brothers from another planet sometimes. You know, they're very different people.
Yep. You pretty much become siblings with all the guys in the house, and they're like brothers to you. Everyone just kind of comes together. You can't not become close with these guys when you live with them 24/7.
Kids who come and live here 24/7 find themselves quickly in a culture where they are surrounded by people they don't know, people from all walks of life, different ages. We have 5 different grades here in each house. And people have to learn to rub shoulders and go with the slings and arrows and the ups and downs of life. deal with disappointment, learn how to handle tremendous success and joy, and also, I think, notice when life can become a challenge for other people, their friends and others with whom they have formed, you know, quite close friendships and bonds.
And then you go to dinner at 6, then back in your house at 7.
And sign in.
James. Maddie. BJ. Cole. Why is he having tea? Why is he late? Should we still make them do push-ups in front of camera?
Yes.
20 boys.
20 boys.
27.
Actually, we did 27.
My role is to oversee everything that happens, and you know, I'm responsible for the things that occur in terms of setting the right tone and atmosphere for the boys that live here. You know, that's my principal employ. But if there was one thing that I've learned, it would be think twice, speak once, and be very slow to pull the trigger of judgment on kids too quickly.
Sea monkey is hope? No, squash. Squash? Okay.
Do you want like no emotion, or do you want like you to laugh, or like?
You can be more expressive if you'd like. That'd be.
Whatever works. Like I'm just kind of like showing no emotion, trying to be like. So
Like
I get.
a rancher?
Like a rancher.
Okay. Well, then let's do it again. How's the spirit captain of this place?
I think I do an okay job.
What's this thing called?
Horn. I don't know.
It's not one of those things they play at World Cup.
No.
The spirit captain is to keep the spirit in the house up. Keeps the guys in the house happy, keeps everyone happy. In intramurals, for example, we have like inter-house rugby, inter-house track, many things. And you know, we're kind of like the motivators. We make sure everyone's, you know, ready to play, like ready to win, ready to fight. And we have our rituals. You know, it just gets everyone really excited and really enjoying it because it makes you feel like you're a part of something. So we have a sister house called Renfrew, and the spirit captain of their house and our house, we work together to make sure there's brother and sister house bonding events. So for example, there could be barbecues, we could go to a movie, we could go skating, all that jazz that we plan, and we have to work with our head of houses and our house directors to make sure these things happen. Because without us, there'd be none of that.
What's your house theme song?
I can't tell you.
There is a theme song, but certain tales are too ticklish to tell. We won't be going there.
I can tell you the chapel version, but I can't tell you the actual one.
No, I have no knowledge of it. I'm passing on that one.
What's your favorite tradition here at Copemans?
Not for the camera.
That's for peer consumption only, I'm afraid. You'll have to ask the head house about that. I have a house meeting every night at 7 o'clock. Just gather together as a group, 55 of us. On most evenings, I won't come in and speak to the boys. I leave that to my head of house. And he shares information that he thinks they need to know. And occasionally I'll come down and chime in my 2 cents as well. And engage with them using humor.
You guys have a seat? Except Carl. Carl? Now have a seat. Okay, now again, a couple things. Oh, look at this. We've got a camera right there. Beautiful. Just because there's a camera there filming your every moment doesn't mean, Cole, that you can't continue to pick your nose and scratch your bum and do all those things, okay? Other than that, it's business as usual. We're getting down to it. We've got exams tomorrow, mock exams, I believe, for grade 10s, etc., 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 and we take it forward. N'est-ce pas? Okay, any questions for me?
Copemans is the best house because of our house staff.
And our role is to be flexible, to encourage, to assist, to help, to cajole, to discipline, to prop up, to console. It's all of these things. Effectively, it's to act in lieu of the boys' parents. What I've learned, however, over the years is, without any reservation whatsoever, that the greatest influence on each student here at the school, it comes at a pure level.
Marshall, over to you.
Thanks, guys.
Boys, how'd rugby go?
What's a head of house do?
He runs the show.
Anybody issues to bring up? Yeah, Colin?
I'm missing my Axe hair gel. It's got like a little peace sign on it. Is that anywhere?
How long have you been missing that?
A week.
A week? Because that was in the bathroom for like a solid month. I play a big role around the house. I deal with a lot of the smaller issues so that DHL doesn't have to spend his time worrying on them. Keep an eye out for Colin's hair gel if you see it. Anybody else? I act as kind of a father figure with a lot of the boys, especially some of the younger guys.
Well, yeah, my roommate, Marshall, our head of house, he's done a great job. He's been my roommate for 3 years. All the 3 years that I've been here, Marshall and I have been together. Really good guy. He is digging the wall art. Yeah. This is the head of house bed.
Yeah, this has been historically known as the
Head of house room. All the drawers have like names written in them and stuff like that from over the years.
The more authority, for lack of a better term, that I put in the hands of the senior boys in the house, those who actually live the experience 24/7, the better things run. I back off, they move forward, and what happens is magic, because the response from the younger kids, those who are coming up through the ranks, they respond much more realistically to the urgings and the promptings of their peers.
What's up, Ollie?
Nicole is still missing our garbage. It's got a yellow meatball sticker on it.
You know, the lingo, the slang, the insights, the understanding of what it means to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old in our culture here in Canada. The other thing, of course, it does is a practical issue. It prepares the leaders in the house to lead in other ways as they go forth into the world.
Boys, anything else? Okay, go to prep.
And then prep from 7 to 9, which is like a homework hour.
The advantage of boarding, excellent question. I've distilled it down to two principles or virtues. One is competitiveness, and the other is cooperation. The guys under my care learn how to jockey effectively for position in life in a wide variety of ways. And they learn how to get on with other people and learn effective measures for moving their cause forward in life.
What's educational in here?
Not much.
What are you guys up to?
Just some prep.
Yeah. I'm taking grade 11 physics this year, so.
Science.
Science?
Yeah.
That's kind of not really my major, but it's one of my interests.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What can you teach me on this page?
I could teach you how to name ionic compounds.
Really?
I could.
I'm just doing my science tonight because we have a mock exam tomorrow. Yeah.
Same exam? You too?
Yeah. We're both in grade 10s.
We're taking for provincials because we're in grade 10.
Got it.
So the school does a mock exam so that we're prepared and we know what's gonna happen.
Science 10, so just general science.
So are you like into science?
Yeah, pretty well.
Is this a microscope?
It is not.
That is not a microscope?
Sadly, no.
I'm more into the sciences.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on math, but I do enjoy it. It's my second best class.
And it's your favorite topic?
No. No.
One of the more prominent philosophical problems with math is the existence of mathematical entities. What does it mean for a mathematical object to exist? An object of geometry or an object of, analysis, of logic? It's puzzled people since the time of Plato, but Wittgenstein's answer is that the problem almost at the beginning is already bound to be troublesome, because you've taken a word like reality out of its normal context, out of the form of life which gave it meaning, and you've applied it in a scenario where it never was meant to be. It was never meant to belong.
So what are you studying tonight?
Math. Chapter 7, so it's like absolute values.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm working on social studies.
Yeah. Actually, we have an exam in like a week or something, so I'm just getting like all my review packages all done, so I can get some good grades.
I like math a lot, so I'll probably try and do business. I'm not really a performer, but I think math's good.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Is he inside the closet? Sure. The little row of clothing. The fridges.
Everybody's actually studying. Are you studying because the cameras are here?
No, it's getting down to finals, and it can get really stressful at finals and make it a little bit more difficult, adding to the pressure that school already is.
See if you can sneak up on him. What are you up to?
Some chemistry was one of my favorites coming into Shawnigan, and then it's just boosted it more, like it even more now.
Thermodynamics.
And well, yeah, I was, but I'm doing organic chemistry right now.
My teacher's Mr. Wilkie. Yeah, he's lots of fun.
So you're grade 11 and you're studying organic chemistry?
Yeah.
Is that AP or not?
Yeah, I'm in AP.
So you study every night?
We do. We study 5 nights a week, and plus Sundays, and some people, if they have the harder courses, like grade 12s taking AP courses, they can study throughout Saturday and Sunday. Hours and hours, and it's fairly impressive.
So this is like a science room? Science roommates?
Yeah, pretty much.
To time thou growst, when in eternal lines to time thou growst.
The qualities of an effective house director, I think, start with being able to listen to kids. First of all, liking kids, all kinds of kids, and listening to their stories.
Well put.
Yeah.
We're just all so close. I feel like, you know, no one's uncomfortable like to speak their mind, and that's what matters. Because, like, you know, to fully express yourself in a house without being judged is, I think, what makes you most at home. That's like when you're at home, you can feel like you can kind of like kick off your shoes and let your hair down and just kind of be yourself. And if you can be yourself in a place like this, it's just, you know, that's what matters. And that's people truly accept you.
And they are incredible in egging each other on to pursue what their own interests are.
And you're sick today though, seriously. In that philosophy thing. Like, I friggin' love that.
Oh, thanks, man. The point of philosophy is to, what Wittgenstein said, save our intelligence from the bewitchment that occurs due to our resources of language, our way of naming the world. And the way that we name the world is in fact an inextricable part of the way we experience it. You know, certain experiences like falling in love perhaps wouldn't be possible without the prior existence of these linguistic categories, like love, for example.
You reminded me of Grandpa though, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I know Louis was like, no one sounds like Grandpa. I was like, Chris sounded like Grandpa today.
So that's basically what I've been reading.
So long lives this. This gives life to thee. And this gives life to thee. This gives life to thee.
What are you doing, Marshall, tonight?
Bit of homework, eventually.
Is that homework called Facebook?
Yeah, right now it is.
That's going to be very educational.
Yeah, and then go out, hang out with some friends.
Where do you go?
Just around the campus, kind of thing.
His entourage. Did you just say that? His entourage?
Yeah.
Is there some truth to that joke?
I don't know. I was just blowing smoke. I don't know.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Study ends at 9.
Yeah.
And then, depending on what grade you're in, you can go out for 45 an hour or an hour 15, just to sort of mill around and be cool and all that sort of stuff.
And then you're back in your house for signing around 10.
And then come in for bedtime.
What time is lights out?
Lights out for juniors, 10 and down. It's at 10 o'clock. And for a senior at grade 11, it's at 10:15.
The company of the students in the house here, that's where the energy in life really comes from.
And I think the boys in this house approach life in a way that you don't find elsewhere.
And that is what provides that certain je ne sais quoi that keeps us coming back for more. Both us and the kids who choose to attend school here. And I think that's an important thing to state. They choose to come here. They don't have to.
Do you like Shawnigan?
Yeah, I really like Shawnigan.
I've really enjoyed it ever since my grade 10 year. I've just loved it. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else, so.
Well, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't come back, you know.
And honestly, it's one of the best decisions of my life.
Are you graduating this year?
I am.
I'm actually heading to Toronto next year to York University to study film.
I'm going to the University of Toronto, hopefully to study mathematics and literature. Probably, hopefully working on a ranch.
Next year, I plan to go to UBC and study forestry.
And where would that ranch be? In that unpronounced?
Yeah, no, anywhere that hires. And not only study, but I know that I want to contribute to some form of human knowledge. I want to know, I want to be aware, and I want to somehow have the frontiers of human knowledge be a part of my life as it's growing more and more to be. I have brothers in this house now. Like these 56 boys that I hardly knew, which I know now because I've lived with them for 3 years, are my brothers. And that's what matters, because I have these relationships that'll last me till the day I die.
So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
My house.
My house.
My house.
My family.
My brothers.
My brothers.
My brothers. My brothers forever.